Jason Mraz's I Won't Give Up. Great song. It's actually all over YouTube. There are lots of covers, lots of tutorials, easy ones, advanced ones. So why record another one? Well, Jason Mraz is quite an accomplished guitar player. So for that he tends to change the way he plays his songs all the time. And he definitely does with this one. So there's a concert at Qtv here on YouTube. You might want to check it out. A student of mine pointed out to me saying, "What's he doing in there? I want to know. I want to play it exactly like he does in there. Show me." So I indeed figured it out and thought I might as well share it here on YouTube as well. So this tutorial is really based on that particular performance. I'm not going through the whole song because there are plenty of lessons out there covering the chords and so on. Just covering the bits and pieces that are different. Okay? Tune your 6th string to a D, otherwise this is not going to work. Okay? So he starts out with 3 measures. 1, 2, 3, going back and forth from the 4th to the 5th fret on the 5th string, along with the 6th string, of course. He strums this, no finger picking. Okay? Then he starts this well-known opening riff, those notes: D, E, F sharp, G, back to F sharp. But he plays those same notes on the 5th string instead of the 4th. So you get 5th, 7th, 9th, 10th, and back to 9th fret. Okay? Those notes are being accompanied by notes on the 4th string, so I'm gonna name frets again. So you have here the 5th and the 4th. You slide it up to the 7th and the 5th. Slide it up to the 9th and the 7th. Slide it up to the 10th and the 9th. Go back to the 9th and the 7th. Okay? When you get to the 10th and the 9th, you can, if you want to, play the G string open, because this is basically a G chord with a D in the bass. And you slide it back to the 9th and the 7th. He occasionally flattens out his index on the 3rd and the 4th string, so you can play the 3rd string along, because that note belongs in this chord, which is a D. Okay? So, 1, 2, 3, and then you get this. This is being played 3 times. 3rd time, and then he plays the same notes backwards to the A chord. So you got 9th and 7th, back to 7th and 5th, back to 5th and 4th to the A chord. Okay? Then you start singing. And I look into your eyes, it's like watching the night sky, and so on. Then there's a 2nd verse, which he indeed plays like he usually does, with the usual fingerings. He hybrid picks it, using his pick for the bass notes and his fingers for the top strings, but that's another story. And he heads into the chorus. After the chorus you have another verse which starts out with this line, "When you're needing your space." That's an important line because there's an extra note in there. When you're needing, that's the extra note. When you're needing your space, like that. But instead of going back to that note, he plays the strings open. So you get, when you're needing your space, like that. Up to tempo. When you're needing your space to do. Yeah, I love those little things that he does, because he actually plays it the way he sings it. To do some navigating, I'll be patiently waiting to see what you find. And he heads into the 2nd chorus. After that one you have some sort of interlude, I call it that, which are 4 measures of a G major 7, which he usually or often just strums or flat picks or finger picks, whatever. 4 measures. In this particular performance he plays it different. bridge. I'll cover that in another video. He does this as well in the outro, and I'm gonna cover the outro and an optional one. I actually love that one, but like I said, I'll show you in another video. So I hope you enjoyed this one. You learned something here. Wish you happy playing. Cheers.